Hello there everyone, all my friends, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and also members of the Avita global family from all over the world. A very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to this History in the Making Day, 7/11/21. It's going to be a day for all of us to remember for the rest of our life, because today is going to be born another fantastic product that is promised going to be making a big difference to millions and millions of people around the world. And I'm so happy to see all your faces here in front of me from all over the world. Can you all wave and say hi to each other? Can you all wave and say hi to each other? Oh, fantastic. The fact that you guys are waving means that you're hearing me very clearly. Right. Today is a fantastic day. It marks the birth of yet another excellent cell therapy product from Switzerland. I'm so grateful to Professor Yuri for educating all of us and sharing with us all the important ingredients and also the important benefits that you and I can benefit from this fantastic product. Now, Celeva is really not the first fantastic product that we have from Switzerland. So now let me share with you. Are we seeing the screen well? Thank you very much. A big applause to the staff behind. You know, behind me there's a whole team of people working. Thank you. Okay? Okay, good. Yep, we are back in business. So Celeva is not the first product that we have that is an excellent product from Switzerland, a country of excellent R&D and very, very high quality, efficacy and reliability as well. Way back in 2009, Avita launched our first flagship product that is from Switzerland, and it's called Celeva. And just now you have heard some of us talking about it, and you are going to hear a lot of people talking about this top selling product that has made an impact on millions of lives across our planet Earth. Now, Celeva is a cell therapy supplement. It is actually the first marine cell therapy supplement that we launched in 2009. Until today, it is still the #1 top selling product across the world. Now, 2 years subsequently, in 2011, Avita, again, working with the Switzerland excellent team of professors and experts, we launched the Celeva Royal Serum Royale. Now, this is also another excellent product, but this time round is in the form of serum, and it treats and helps our skin cells to repair, regenerate healthily, so that it gives you a nice, youthful complexion. In 2013, working with the expert from United States of America, we launched the Matrix Cell, and this is another excellent product in the form of a bio-modifying cream. It is a very advanced pharmaceutical grade cream that can penetrate through the skin and getting into the underneath the skin layer, all the cells, to making sure that all the cells are able to repair and regenerate healthily. The significant benefit of Matrix Cell is the preventions and the protections against breast cancer. Now, in 2017, we are very lucky to partner with an expert in Singapore, and made in New Zealand, we have the natural growth factors. Now, NGF comprises a whole array of very, very important growth factors that will stimulate the repair and the maintenance as well as the regeneration of nerve cells, which means that it will help in people who are aging, especially to prevent neurodegenerations. And today we have Celeva, and you've heard a lot of information from the video as well as from the professor. But why is it so important? And we all know that even during these days of the pandemic, our lives are zooming forward like nobody's business, despite the fact that you might be working from home, but we have lots of stress. And this is also one of the reasons why now you can see that mental stress and mental illness is on the rise. the world over, because of all the pressures that come into working from home, figuring out how to navigate through the new normal and emerging from the pandemic, how do we rearrange our lives? So sometimes we feel like our lives is like hanging on a thin thread, not only on the outside, but especially on the inside. And we have all these pressures and stressors that are accompanying us 24/7 without fail. They are not stopping, whether it's stress, high stress, lacking in exercise, over medication, pollution of all kinds, and especially lacking in nutrition. While we may be eating better food, tastier food, but we are eating also lower quality food nowadays. And all these are creating stresses that is impacting on our internal organs. You heard from the professor, the heart, the livers are crying for help, our brains are suffering as well. So these are like COVID-19, like the virus. They're not going anywhere. They'll be staying with us for the rest of our life. And this is what modern lifestyle is really all about. How do we navigate through all that? Nowadays you're seeing more young people getting down with dementia. It's no longer an old people's problem now. And so up there we have our brain issue. Down there we have our fat issue. Obesity has been designated a pandemic, a worldwide calamity by the World Health Organizations. And deep inside, our livers are screaming. The fats, the visceral fat that is creating chronic inflammation within our body. And how about right in the middle, we have our heart issue as well. So what can we do in this modern lifestyle? There's no way of running around it. There's no way of changing fundamentally the way we live in the modern society. But what can we do about it? And how serious is this? Just now we saw some statistics flagged out by the professor. I'll highlight some of this very important information that you and I cannot ignore anymore. First and foremost, if you look at it on the right hand side, you see fatty liver disease. 1 out of 4. I'm looking at many faces in front of me right now, and I can now count 1, 2, 3 fatty liver. 1, 2, 3 fatty liver. But the problem with most of us is that we all think that we are not the 1 of the 4. We always think that we are the exceptions. But all these issues, whether it's the heart or the liver or the brain, they're silent. They deteriorate silently, and they get into a problematic stage or disease state silently. So this is the issue now. In modern lifestyle, yes, you can go for scanning, you can go for screening, but none of us is able to go for too regular enough of screening and scanning and ultrasound and x-rays and blood tests and all the not. This is where we have to find another way around the modern lifestyle. What can we do about it? So millions and millions of people, not only just all of you that are looking at me right now, hearing me right now, millions of people around you, all your circle of friends, all your family members, millions of people are out there looking for a pragmatic, a proven, tested, evidence-based, and with efficacy kind of product that can help them in their modern lifestyle. And this is where the modern science has a way out for most of us, many of us, in the form of supplementations. And if you look at the supplementation market, you look at here, liver health supplements. It will be fast approaching to $1 billion a year of market, and that is a huge number. If you look at the heart health supplementation market, it's another 14 billion by year 2030. And not to forget the brain, just to mention just a few of them. And these are not small markets. There are huge needs that are in every city, in every country, actually around you, everyone around you. There will be 1 out of 4 who needs a solution for the prevention of fatty liver. There'll be 1 out of 3 who do not want to die because of heart disease. These are a huge number. And supplementation has now gone on far in advanced stage. Why? Because today, science has come to a point where it is able to purify, it is able to extract the really tiny, small ingredient, the nutrients that are necessary for the betterment, for the repair and the maintenance and regenerations of our cells. Because when the cells are healthy, then we will be healthy. All the functions within our body will be healthy. What we do not want is to subcontract out our health to someone. No one can take on this subcontract job from you, unfortunately. You can't outsource it to the doctor, you can't outsource it to anybody else. Your health is your responsibility. And you take care of yourself for your loved ones, and your loved ones take care of themselves for you. And I think this is where prevention is better than cure. It's taking on a whole new urgent and more significant level of dimensions of meaning in today's context and going forward. So when millions of people are looking for solutions, do we have the solutions? And I'm very proud to say that today you have another important, significant, ultimate solutions from Avita in the name of Celeva. And it will help millions and millions of people to prevent themselves from getting into a disease state whereby they will have to find very expensive way, if possible at all, to U-turn back to good health. Now, not only Celeva, but you can get to know more about all the other products that we have that are very important in taking care of ourselves at our cellular level. And now this is a good news indeed, which is why today it is a day of history in the making. 10 years from now or 5 years from now, we will look back in today. Giving birth to Celeva will be of tremendous importance to tons of people around the world and around you. So let's hear from some of the Celeva users. We do not have a very long history of Celeva yet, but we have made available Celeva for selective groups of people who have that issues, those health concerns. And let's hear from Ziling, Madam Ziling, who has been suffering from cholesterol imbalance as well as fatty liver conditions for a long time. So let's hear from Ziling. This testimony will be shared in Mandarin, but there will be subtitle available for every one of us here. Okay, enjoy.
各位朋友大家好，我是芷玲，退出娱乐圈已经18年了。这18年里面呢，我就在13年开了一个 Cherry Pink Music Bar。在这期间呢，我发生了一点点小意外，脚骨就断了。然后呢，那时很辛苦的时候，我就常去找一个老朋友喝茶，他就介绍了一个产品给我，叫 Celeva。他说：“你吃吧，芷玲，吃了之后呢，对你的骨骼增长有帮助，复合也有帮助，然后让你有体力去做那个复健。你知道，我们每次做 physiotherapy 都很痛。无形中，我就在不知道的情形之下，我吃了6个月的那个 Celeva。哇，真的，我就身体好了，骨骼也长了，就是复健也没有这么辛苦了，人也精神了，气质也好了。”然后我真的很感谢这个朋友，真的很感谢他，所以我吃了Celeva吃了也很多年了。你知道啦，做夜生活都是日夜颠倒，又要喝酒，都要喝酒的嘛，那导致我的胆固醇也很高，我的脂肪肝那当然不用讲了，不在话下，肯定就是不行的。总之身体的状况就是不是很好，很臃肿。直到2019年行情不好的时候，我就结业了，不做了。然后停业之后，我又再去找我的女朋友了，就找她喝茶了。反正没上班嘛，轻松，我去找她。我进到 office， 她就跟我讲：“芷玲啊，你干嘛？这么胖，这么臃肿，整个人肥肥肿肿的。”我说：“哦，当然嘛，我说我喝酒嘛，就是这样的嘛。我现在没上班了。”说：“你真的太胖了，你不行。我公司来一个新产品。”瑞士来的 Celeva 介绍你，就丢了给我，也没讲什么，我就拿回家去吃了。刚好我每年的例行检查就验血嘛，报告要去验血了，那个医生就叫我去验血，抽了血之后3天后我去看 report， 医生就告诉我没怎么样， 哇，我认识你这么久，从来没有看到你的血练出来这么好，这么漂亮，你的血脂什么都很正常。我说是吗？你的那个胆固醇没有了，你的那个脂肪肝没有了，你是吃什么？我说没有啊。你肯定有运动，你什么？我说没有我什么都没做，我最懒运动。我就自己讲，可能是我没喝酒吧，我是这样讲啊。回家之后再过几天我就去找这个老朋友，我说老朋友，把那天你给我吃的那个产品给我，真的很好，我肚皮也小了，我也掉了3个 kg 哦，哇，我吓了一跳，我本来是56 kg， 那53，我太高兴，我说减肥的给我。他说拜托好不好，子玲，这不是减肥的，这个消脂的，对你的脂肪说多余的脂肪可以排出来，就让你有精神。我成功了，我瘦了3 kg， 我的血脂很漂亮，我太高兴了，我爱你，我的老朋友，你最棒的。
Which is something that is impacting a lot of people nowadays. How about the next? Can we look at the next? And we have another testimony sharer. His name is Patrick Maury, and he has been taking Celeva for about 2 months now. And he is not personally unavailable to be sharing in person, so we have invited PA Joey Tan, who will be sharing on his behalf. So let's hear from Patrick, let's hear from Joey Tan on how Celeva was able to help Patrick Maury with his varicose vein condition that is really quite serious. Okay, enjoy.
Hi, good morning everyone. Joey here. I would like to share about Patrick Maury. A very good friend of mine for the past 10 years. Patrick has been a senior executive in the construction industry, the industry whereby I was formerly from. And he has used our product, especially Celegen. He and his family has been benefiting a lot from Celegen. For the past few years, Patrick suffered from varicose vein. Because of his sedentary lifestyle, Patrick used to fry a lot. That's where it causes his varicose vein to start developing for the past few years. Until so much so that now even the doctors in the hospital have scheduled for him to go for surgery. So he tried not to go for that. Luckily, 3 months ago, Miss Lee thought about this new product called Celeva. And after we read through what Celeva can do, I asked Patrick, will you be open to try? Patrick is game. He is game enough to say, okay, let me try. I still remember very clearly. On the 20th of August, he first started Celeva. We can see that the varicose vein bulged out. And within about less than 3 weeks, by the 7th of September, I was quite surprised, especially on the front of his leg. The very dark varicose vein reduced significantly. And even the bulge out on the side also go down quite a lot. So I encourage Patrick, continue with 2 soft gel a day. Patrick and his family now very keen to take more picture of that same area. When he sent to me, I was very happy for him. And finally, on the 20th of September, the most part of the down varicose vein actually reduced a lot more. And his bulge out now is almost like flattened. He is very happy with that. For Patrick Maury himself, one added significant change to his life, I feel the other day, especially after taking Celeva for 2 months, the other day when he came over to the office, he told me something that I didn't know of also, that his photos, which he has been having it for the past 1 to 2 years, he told me that after taking Celeva for 2 months, now his photo is also gone. To me, it's something that is a surprising and good news. And I really thank the company, Avita, And thanks Celeva for it. That's what he told me. And to me, I also want to thank Avita. And I also want to thank Celeva for helping another good friend of mine improve the quality of his life. Thank you.
Deserve a round of applause for this fantastic improvement to his health condition. I didn't know the varicose vein could be so serious. I had the opportunity to meet with Patrick personally a few weeks ago when he came to the office, and I could tell you that he was just so happy. You know, a condition that has been kind of like torturing him for a couple of years now, and that he has to resort to scheduling an appointment to go for operations, and now he is off that. Now his problem is on the improvement. So we hope to track his development, and I'm very sure that in a couple of months' time, he should be confident to take on to the catwalk. Yeah. So Patrick, we'll be watching your leg. Yeah. Okay. Now, can we go on to the next slide, please? Can we see the next slide, please? Can you help me to advance, please? Thank you. No, the next slide. Thank you. Yeah. So we have a third sharer, and this is also a condition that many people are facing today. Just that we have better food, we have a good choice of food, right? But not necessarily better nutrition level. As a result, we're getting a lot of accumulation of excess fats, and in particular visceral fats. Visceral fats are fats that are coagulating inside your internal organs, and they are highly toxic because they lead to tremendous amount of chronic inflammation that's within your body. But again, these are all silent disease. Okay, you can't quite feel it, but you can see it, at least in this case here. So we invited Claire, who is another really happy user of Celeva, to share with you what happened to her visceral fats. Okay, let's enjoy. Can we advance to the next slide, please? Thank you.
大家好，我是 Claire。10多年来呢，我一直是被这个胆固醇过高所困扰着。我的饮食不定时，经常熬夜，平常也很少运动，所以呢，我的体重就节节的上升，从一个苗条淑女变成了小富婆，又变成了大富婆，肚腩越来越大，对我们女人来说真的是一场噩梦。可是不管怎么样呢，都减不下来。我一向信任 Avita 的产品，在过去的10多年来 ，Avita 的产品让我不是在非常规律的生活习惯当中呢，能够维持着一个健康还有足够的活力。对我来说 ，Avita 的产品就是品质的保证。我很乐意去尝试 Avita 的新产品。我知道了，我的胆固醇指数一向就是偏高的，很需要这样的产品来帮助我。所以当我听到Avita 推出 Celeva 的时候呢，我第一时间就开始服用。刚开始服用的感觉是什么呢？就是排便量它有明显的增加，可是并没有拉肚子的现象，只是说这个大小便的次数跟量呢，它都有增加。反映在我们的身体上呢，我就是发现呢，我的水肿的现象已经有改善了。我每天午餐以后就会服用1颗 Celeva。到了第4天，我发现呢，在我排便里面呢，有大量的这种奶油状的这个油脂排出来。我真的吓了一大跳。那我从来没有看过，在我排便里面出现这样的东西。排完之后呢，整个人的感觉非常的轻松。那我就量了一下腰围，哇，真的是少了几寸哦。那我先生在帮我拍这个之前跟之后的照片，他也发现了，他就跟我讲说他也要吃，因为他一向也有这个脂肪肝的问题嘛。那这个成绩呢，我真的是被鼓舞了，所以我就不间断的每天就服用1颗 Celeva。到了12天的时候呢，我发现整个肚腩都消下去了。 那再跟之前的照片一对照，哇，原来我以前的肚子有这么大呀！天哪！Celeva 它并不是一个减肥的产品，它是在帮助我们消除内脏的脂肪。我持续服用 Celeva 就发现，脂肪呢，它会跟着排便来排出体外，甚至在尿液当中就可以看到乳化后的脂肪排出。那透过这么轻松没有负担的方式呢，就可以把我们的内脏脂肪排出体外。然后当然最重要的事情，它可以恢复我们身体的曲线减轻身体的负担，这真的是太令人兴奋了。我很高兴有福气能够遇到 Avita 这么好的公司还有产品来照顾我和我家人的健康以及活力。 Avita 赞。
Claire as well, thumbs up for Celeva as well. See, this is what it is. Claire says something that's really important, okay, and that is that Celeva is a solution that is designed for the modern lifestyle. Of course, we all know that you will get healthier if you go on a 3-kilometer jog every day, right? If you can eat lots more vegetables and you can sleep 8 hours or more every day. But many of this, they're constrained in our modern lifestyles. So if this solution becomes a solution that is very pragmatic, very doable, is very convenient, it becomes a solution that is helpful for millions and millions of people around you, for you and the people around you. Now you must be in the business of helping yourself. Like say you cannot subcontract out your health to anybody else. And if you can help yourself with Celeva, I hope that perhaps you might consider also helping other people as well. So every single one of us today here, we are very happy that we have launched Celeva. You may get your hands, grab Celeva for yourself and start experiencing the goodness of it. So from Avita, you can enjoy Celeva, but Avita sells all our products exclusively only through our members network. Okay, so we do not own any shops, we do not own any retail storefronts, not in the mall, we do not spend a single dollar on advertising. So you do not hear about Celeva, you do not hear about Avita on the TV, on the radio, or we spend money on a magazine, or we pay tons of money to any celebrity and hope that they will say something good about our product. We are very confident of the quality, efficacy, and the benefits of our product. And this is why we decided that we are going to not give the money to the advertisers, but we will spend the money on the product development, and then we'll reward members who not only enjoy the product themselves, but they're willing to share and to share with their friends around them. And by sharing with their friends around them, Avita will give her commissions to all the members who will help to communicate and promote the goodness of our product and collectively change the lives of many. So it is a sharing economy that we are plugging ourselves in. And for those of the members who are prefer to just enjoy the product, who are customer purely, we are glad to tell you that they will enjoy a higher and a higher and a higher discount with accumulated repeat purchase. And for those of us, like Wendy, myself, and many others who are keen to share and then build a successful distribution business, much like a franchise business, then members can build a downline organizations through recommending and through sharing, and you can build an enterprise that is global in nature, that is unlimited in size. Now, you do not know how to do that? No problem, because we provide the business know-how and we provide also the mentorship that will guide you step by step. And this is how we do it in Singapore, which is our HQ, and across all the other 8 countries across Asia. Okay? And for those of you, some of you are dialing in from, I know from Europe, from Russia, from India and from different parts of the world, we will be able to just send the product to you based on your order. And this is how all the Avita members who are sharing and earning, we call ourselves the Wellness Avengers. Okay? So what do Avengers do? Avengers solve problem, right? When there are problems popping up around the world, Avengers go in and help to solve the problem. For us, we solve the wellness issue. We help to promote wellness, okay, through the share and earn program that is part of Avita's business model. And what do Wellness Avengers do? Now, if you are a Wellness Avenger, what you do is you enjoy the goodness of the product yourself. You share your experience with other people. You can earn extra income that will subsidize your own consumption. Better still, you could develop a huge distribution network that will allow Avita goodness to share across the whole wide world, and you can build a flexi business of unlimited size. Okay, and you can plug into our experiential business education program. This is very much like a applied MBA, or we call it experiential MBA program. We guide you step by step, in person as well as over the Zoom, Entrepreneurship 101. Okay, we will guide you on how to share effectively. We will guide you on how to build a team that is strong, cohesive, and international. And we'll guide you on how to lead with poise and with confidence, and we'll guide you to go global literally. And in today's environment, thanks and no thanks to the pandemic, we are very much more plugged into the international communication network, like what we are doing now, right now. It is an international audience among all of you, all right? And how to then build a distribution business that will add value to the world. And it is by adding value to the world that Avita thank you by giving you a lifetime of commission, and we call it passive income from multiple sources. And that is the Avita way. Products that will change your life for the better, product that will help all of us to prevent degenerating into the disease state, and as a result, we help a life to get changed for the better, and collectively we can bring about and really truly realize the vision of Avita for a better life, which is you and me individually, and then for a better world through the Avita system of share and earn. We go out there and make the world a better place. If you look at the number of people standing here and jumping high, there's one of you here, you share with 10 others, and then each of the 10 others share with another 10, you get 100, and then you go on to thousands, and soon enough we'll be as powerful as the COVID-19 virus. But we are not infecting people for bad health. We are infecting people for wellness, and this is what Avita's purpose and the design. This is the reason for our existence. Thank you very much. This is a momentous day. This is a history in the making. I'm so proud to be standing here talking to all of you. I'm so happy that all of you are dialing in and joining us for this momentous day. I hope that you will enjoy the goodness of Celeva and all the other Avita's product, and I hope that you will also join in with the Avita family, and collectively we create a healthier and a happier world. And I look forward to flying in to your country, meeting you in person very soon in the new normal. Well, true enough, at the moment now, we can't fly to many places yet, but certainly today, you can choose to fly with Celeva. Okay? Be a healthier you, be a wealthier you, and be a happier you. Welcome to the Avita Global Family. Thank you very much, and namaste.